G'day mates, I'm Flinty, and this week I'm bringing to you 10 facts about the band DeeCracks that you didn't even know. DeeCracks were formed in 2014 in the country of Austria in Europe. So let's start now with the facts that you didn't even know about them. Fact number 1. Originally, the name DeeCracks wasn't even the name of the band. The first name of the band when they started out was the DeeCracks, and that's because they started out as a Bee Gees cover band. But over time, they decided that they wanted to make some of their own original music, so DeeCracks were born. Thanks so much, Bee Gees. Fact number 2. The band's drummer actually wears 2 left shoes. This has helped him over the years with his kick drumming technique and goes back to his childhood when his parents accidentally bought him 2 left shoes instead of the usual 1 left shoe and 1 right shoe. Number 3. The band singer has a strict diet of apricorns which helps him to maintain his gravelly voice. Have you ever wondered why his voice is so gravelly? Then that's why. Fact number 4. DeeCracks once a year play a show completely in the nude. This was a tradition that started out once for charity and carried on over the years, so that now every year they have their yearly nude show, which strangely enough attracts the biggest crowds. Fact number 5 about the band DeeCracks that you didn't even know. Their first 2 albums didn't actually ever come out. Lots of people claim to have their first 2 albums, but they weren't actually released. Maybe one day they'll see the light of day. Fact number 6 about DeeCracks. Have you ever been to one of their shows and noticed a young boy with a flute playing? That's because sometimes at their live shows, the bass player's young brother Mayhew likes to come out and play a flute with the band. He's only 8 or 9 years old, but boy does he do a good job. Good on you, Mayhew. Fact number 7. Did you know that the band DeeCracks, between all the members of the band, they don't actually have a single tooth? Over the years, the band have had their fair share of fights and knocks until it's got to the point when they don't actually have any teeth left. Fact number 8 about DeeCracks. After being active for all these years, they've accrued 8 live shows. You might think that they do more shows over the time, but they don't. They simply only done 8. Let's hope that they live long enough to do another 8. Fact number 9 about DeeCracks, the band. The guitar player's first guitar was actually made out of Lego, and I'm not talking about when he was a kid. First of all, when they started out as a band, as the Bee Gees cover band that is, they couldn't actually afford real instruments, and so they had a guitar made out of Lego which worked. Fact number 10 about DeeCracks. The song name, Charity, actually shares a name with their act of donating money to a cause through an official organisation to help people. So next time you're listening to the song Charity, you can imagine that it shares a name with the act of charity. Thanks so much for listening to these facts about the band DeeCracks. I hope you learned a thing or 2 about them. They're ever such a good band. If you haven't really given them much time, go and give them a little bit of a listen. You might learn a thing or 2. Thanks so much for listening to my facts, and here's an additional fact for you. They're actually known as a Ramones core band but they're actually not the Ramones. They're the DeeCracks after all. So I'll see you next week when hopefully I'll have some more facts about more things. God knows what that'll be, but check back. I'll see you next time, mates. Good on ya.